Shalom. This is Truth is Everlasting. Lion's Den. I am Yahweh Sap. I camp out with Lion Den Hawan Ben Yashua in Jacksonville, Florida. But first, I'd like to give a prayer to the Father, to the Son, to the elders, to the archons, and to the women and children. Kal Halayim La Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. Bahashem Ha Roga Kodash Mahamath. In the name of Yahweh Shai, in spirit and holy and in truth. Double honors to the 144,000 chosen elect. Double honors to the elders of GMS. Double honors to my elder Hawan. Salutation to the archons who are on the four corners of the earth. And to the women and children, Shalom. Okay, this popped up on my on the phone, this video, and it says this law is insane. It just got someone killed. And it talks about squatters, right? And which is very interesting because, you know, it's been happening for many years. It's nothing new, right? It's only new to people that it happens to, okay? And then at the same time, people do hear about it, and they just say, oh yeah, I heard about that, right? It's no biggie until it happens to them. I'm going to play a little bit of it and then get into the lesson. The title of this lesson is called For a Day in Thy Court. Okay, here we go.
Door and being welcomed home by a complete stranger. Except they aren't welcoming at all. In fact, they're screaming at you, telling you to get out of their house. Bewildered, you look around and notice that all of your furniture, decorations, everything is gone, replaced with what must be this person's things. You yell back at them, demanding that they leave, but it's useless. They make it clear that they aren't going anywhere. Unsure what else to do, you pull out your phone and call 911. But when the police arrive, it's not the stranger that they drag away in handcuffs, it's you. This sounds like something that would only happen in nightmares, but the reality is, in fact, much worse. There are many recent cases of people having their homes stolen from them, and somehow it's legal. In this video, we will investigate the worst of these real-life horror stories, one of which ends with someone not only having their home taken away from them, but their life as well. And by the end, you will understand how this keeps happening and if there's any way out. It was mid-March when an intense standoff between a New York homeowner and a stranger living on her property was caught on camera by ABC Eyewitness News. An encounter that would have consequences not just for the victim, but for the entire state.
You shouldn't be trying to steal my house. Yes, you are.
So, how did this viral moment come to pass? Well, it all started when Adele Andalaro's parents passed away, and she inherited $1 million problem. Adele had been passed down her family home, and it was an inheritance she planned to sell. But that's the funny thing about plans. They never go as expected. After all, when the 47-year-old went to visit the $1 million property in February, she realized that not only was she locked out, but there was someone else inside. Yes, in the property's temporarily abandoned state, an alleged squatter, or rather squatters, had made themselves more than at home, from claiming empty rooms to replacing the front door and adding new locks. However, when it came to retaliation, Adele's hands were tied. See, if someone was a tenant of a building, as these alleged squatters claim to be, in the state of New York, it's illegal for the property owner to turn off utilities or change the locks. And that meant Adele was legally stuck on the outside looking in. Or at least she was until Eyewitness News entered the scene. And in one alleged squatter's rush to avoid interrogation, they left the door unlocked. Finally, Adele and the news station were able to enter the home that rightfully belonged to her. However, as they soon realized, they weren't alone.
There's a man sleeping right there.
They found two men in the home, one of whose inhabitancy was a recent development. Soon enough, police were called to the property on Adele. According to the alleged squatters, the homeowner was trespassing. However, considering Adele had the deed to the property, her claims weren't taken seriously by law enforcement. Instead, police cuffed the alleged squatter that had said he'd been at the home for 2 days and took him to the station and escorted the other squatter off of the property. Yet, less than 10 minutes later, just after Adele had the locks changed, the home was broken into again. One of the alleged squatters was back, along with a man who claimed to be leasing the home, Brian Rodriguez. Again, the police were called on Adele, and this time they weren't going to be so helpful. An officer informed Adele that this was considered a landlord-tenant dispute and was therefore out of law enforcement's jurisdiction. A loophole it seemed Brian was all too aware of.
If you own this house, you would not want her inside. Exactly, yes. She does. Yes, but
Okay, let me stop it right there. I guess you're catching the hint, you know? Of course, it's sad when these things happen, but the reality and the truth of the matter is that people keep forgetting that the Edomites that are in power are standing on stolen land, right? I think they made a joke. I'm not quite how it went about, but I think they said something about the Indians, right, of our people, that the reason that the Edomites came and took the land because they were squatters. They were not standing on the land. You know, the Edomites, they make up their own laws and their own rules and their own belief system that they want to force on the whole world, right? Just like with that, what they call that? Human right. Bunch of baloney, right? Men with men, women with women, right? Or a boy can change his parts to be a girl, and a girl can change her parts to be a boy, right? And that everybody should be equal, and that everybody should accept everyone. That's how crazy they are. That's how come we can't wait for Yahweh Bashim Yashar to come back and remove them, right? They're showing the whole world their corrupted belief system, how wicked, right, and sinful it is, right? I want to go to, what it says down here? So, any trespass can just tell, okay, that's not important. I want to go to Psalm chapter 84, verse 10. For a day in thy courts is better than 1,000. I had rather be a doorkeeper in the house of my Yahweh than to dwell in the tent of the wickedness. Yeah. Because they're just going to keep on stealing. Look what they're going to do now with the second shutdown, right? They want to now make a one world system so they can steal more and have everybody in control. Force everyone around the world to their belief wicked system or else, right? Now they have to be removed. And that's come on Yahweh is going to send Yahweh Shai to do that. I want to go now to verse 11. For Yahweh's power is a sun and shield. Yahweh will give grace and glory. No good thing will be withheld from them that walk uprightly. Yeah. These Edomites that are in power in this wicked world, they don't walk uprightly. They are crooked as hell. You know when they lying when you see their lips moving, right? And this guy who took over the house there, he looks pretty healthy, you know. It can be an undercover agent doing these things, allegedly, right? Because, you know, they do this to bring their own selfish, greedy laws anyway. Verse 12, O Yahweh of hosts, of army, blessed is the man that trusts in thee. Yeah. Because these Edomites, all they're going to keep doing is stealing, raping, and robbing and plundering. Okay? They're going to do their big act worldwide. I want to go to Isaiah chapter 60, verse 19. The sun shall be no more thy light by day, neither for brightness shall the moon give light unto thee. But Yahweh shall be unto thee an everlasting light, and thy power, right, Yahweh, thy glory. Okay? So we're not going to need to be worrying no more once Yahweh Shai comes back, okay, and remove this wicked kingdom, this wicked empire, right, and remove the Edomites from power and bring his righteous authority on earth forever and ever, okay, and takes everything, and I mean everything, that the Edomite think is theirs. Verse 20. Thy sun shall no more go down, neither shall thy moon withdraw itself. For Yahweh shall be thy everlasting light, and the days of thy mourning shall be ended. Yeah. Once he's here, we're going to have the same light that Yahweh Shai has. We're going to have the spiritual body, new body, perfect body, right? That we can do all 613 laws perfectly. Because the law is going to be written in our hearts. It's going to be put there permanently. I want to go to Revelation 21, verse 23. And the cities had no need of the sun, neither of the moon, to shine in it, for the glory of Yahweh did lighten it. And Yahweh Shai, the lamp, is the light thereof. That's right. Right now we get wisdom from above, but when he comes back to earth, we're going to have that wisdom in us permanently with the new spiritual Superman body. Right? Those who are, by the way, those who are chosen to be the 144,000 chosen elect first, okay, all men, and the 1/3 men, women, and children, right? Want to go to Revelation chapter 3, verse 12. Give me a minute. Him that overcomes will I make a pillar in the temple of my Yahweh, and he shall go no more out. And I will write upon him the name of my Yahweh and the name of the city of my Yahweh, which is the new Jerusalem, which comes down out of heaven from my Yahweh, and I will write upon him my new name. You know, the new name is to those who never heard it before. It's really an old name, okay? New to the people who never heard it, right? Who, to our people, by the way, okay? The so-called Negros Latinos, Native and speckled birds, right? They still want to keep holding on to that Jesus, right? Guy with the brown eyes, long blonde hair, right? Likes wearing high heels, right? His real name is Caesar Borgia, son of a pope. Look it up, man. Look it up before it's too late. I want to go to John chapter 8. Give me a minute. Chapter 8, verse 12. Then speak Yahushua again unto them, saying, I am the light of the world. He that follows me shall not walk in darkness, but shall have light of life. Yeah. You know, the sun that shines its light is really shining the truth, okay, of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. The moon, the wisdom of Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai. Okay? It's no way that these Edomites that were given the technology that they was given to them by Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai, right? That they think that they're going to be able to stay permanently on planet Earth and that they're going to be living for eternity. That's not going to happen. It was only given to them so they can increase their weapons of mass destruction, get boasted up of experiencing what it is to have power, right? But they're not going to have the ultimate power. And the toys that was given to them is going to be taken away anyway. I want to go to John chapter 1. Verse 3. All things were made by him, and without him was not anything made that was made. That's right. Now you notice how the Edomites don't talk about that. They forgot about that. If anything, they want to say that as Jesus, right? When that's not the Son of the Most High to begin with. Okay? Verse 4. In him was life, and the life was the light of men. Right? The light of what? Of truth. Right? He's the one that came and told us what is the real truth of everything that was created by him from his Father, right? Our Father Yahweh. Let me go to John chapter 9, verse 5. Squatters, that means, let me look it up. A squatter is someone who occupies a property without the legal right, the legal permission to do so. But then again, the Edomites, who did they ask permission to come and steal the land from the native Indians of my people? Huh? That's in chapter 5. Did I read that already? As long as I am in the world, I am the light of the world. Yeah. When he come back, he's going to be the light, the truth. He's going to make sure that everybody around the world worships him or else. How you like that? I want to go to Isaiah chapter 9. Verse 2. The people that walk in darkness have seen a great light. They that dwell in the land of the shadows of death, upon them has the light shine. Yeah. Those are our people that are still walking in darkness, that we're still courting when we go out in the highways and byways, right? To repent with fear and trembling. Wake up, stop drinking the Kool-Aid of this wicked world. Okay? Wake up. I want to go to Amos chapter 8, verse 9. And it shall come to pass in that day, said Yahweh power, that I will cause the sun to go down at noon, and I will darken the earth in clear day. Whoo, wait a minute. What's going to cause to do that? I mean, we know he can do that, Yahweh Shin Yahweh Shai, but that sounds like that's going to be those missiles and those so-called UFOs that the Bible talks about and calls them chariots or clouds. It's going to get everyone's attention, right? Everyone around the world is going to remember who they really are and who is the real true power and owner of this earth. Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. Let's go to Job chapter 5. Make it more clear. Let's start with verse 13. Give me a minute. Let's do that. He takes the wise in their own craftiness, and the counsels of the froward is carried headlong. Yeah. Watch everything. Verse 14. They meet with darknesses in the day, time, right? Wickedness, and group in the noonday as in the night. Yeah, they plan things out to go out and keep on stealing, raping, and murdering and plundering around the world, right? What was I saw a YouTube a while back, right? I think it was called. See if it comes back to me. It was called. I don't know. Well, it's talking about child trafficking, and it's talking about how America is number one, right? How the wicked are so proud, right, in doing those wickedness. Verse 15. But he that saves the poor from the sword, and from the mouth, and from the hands of the mighty. Verse 16. So the poor has hope, and iniquity stops her mouth. Stops whose mouth? The wicked, right? They're going to be accusing us, lying about us, right? That we are militant, right? That we have weapons stocked up when all we have is the Bible, right? We're not planning. I mean, if any of us have something to defend ourselves, scripturally we can do that, okay? Let's cut the bullshit, right? But they want everyone to be butt naked, right? That's how much they fear the truth. These Edomites, these wicked that are in power, right? They really believe that they're going to succeed. But look what Scripture says. Verse 17. Behold, happy is the man whom Yahweh corrects. Therefore, despise not thou the chastening of the Almighty. Yeah, we're gonna get, we ain't perfect, but He's gonna get our attention. And then after that, verse 18, for He makes sore and bidens up. He wounds, and His hands make whole. That's right, He controls everything. So He's gonna take care of us. Verse 19.
Instead, Adele would have to go to housing court to settle the matter.
Verse 19. He shall deliver thee in 6 trouble. Yea, in 7 there shall no evil touch thee. Yep. He's going to control the wicked. They're not going to be able to do whatever they want, or as they keep pretending and bluffing. They can only do what Yahweh Shah allows them to do. Verse 20, in famine he shall what? Redeem thee from death, and in war from the power of the sword. That is beautiful to know that Yahweh Shah controls everything, okay? And that He's coming for the 144 chosen elect first, okay? Verse 21, thou shalt be hid from the scourge of the tongue, neither shalt thou be afraid of destruction when it comes. No, we're going to be rejoicing, if anything. 22, at destruction and famine thou shalt laugh, neither thou shalt be afraid of the beasts of the earth. Yeah, because all hell is going to break loose. You know, the animals that they've been keeping enslaved in zoos, they're going to be loose, and they're going to have a party. And the animals that are in the wilderness, they're going to come into the cities, fuck you, to feast. Okay. Where was I? Verse 23, and I'll leave it with this. For thou shalt be in the see if I can pronounce this correctly. Legish with the stone of the field, and the beasts of the field shall be at peace with thee. And what's that stone? The stone of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, right? Legish, a collection of people, countries, or groups that combine for a particular purpose. And what particular purpose is that? The new covenant. Right? There's so many camps out there keep saying that we already got when we don't. Because if we had it, we would have been having already the new body that never gets sick, never dies, never get old. And Yahushua would have been on earth already. And the wicked Edomites would not be in power no more. So be careful with those false prophets that are out there. I hope that this was edifying. And with that I say, Shalom.